Hi everybody, it's me again, Riss, with another reading. It is late July, but we're aiming towards early August for this read, so you probably won't see it until then, but that's when it's going to take place. So sometime in August is when I'm going to post this. So, well, that's what I'm aiming for anyway, because I don't know if I have enough time for this. But again, if it resonates now, then it resonates now when you see this, or it might have been something that happened, earlier on, and it might not even happen, or it might happen later. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The other thing I want to say is I do not discriminate on anyone's beliefs. I just don't want to spread hatred on here. I try not to judge, so please don't judge me on my beliefs. I try to keep it kind of open. I believe in a lot of stuff. I try to stay with the good. That's what I want to believe, is that there's actually good out there in the world. This is my way of kind of bringing it back and trying to serve through my own experiences. I would like to say that this is for my fire signs, early August, I think I already said that, 2025, for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So, sun, moon, rising signs, okay? I kind of rambled on. I will tell you, I laughed so much for my earth signs. I don't know if fire signs kept popping up for that. So, I am going to be using the cards that I made. They're mostly based on just entertainment. Some are memes. I use these cards because I know what they mean. I try to keep it light. Like I said, I don't want to make things too heavy. Keep getting him. I'll tell you what it is here in a second. I don't know if this is a love reading or work related. One of them I did. I think it was my air signs. Was more career driven. A little bit of a love reading. I can't pin it down to just one person, So that's why I say if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Can I have one more? One more? I'm trying to shuffle them right. Oh, okay, there we go. It's one more. Ooh. No. Somebody is watching. Again, someone sees you. I keep getting him in there, and I don't know if you could see the stack of cards, but I had quite a bit. It was big. It's like that thick. And I keep getting that one. If I were you, I wouldn't talk about Ragnar Lothbrok like that to my face. Vikings. I don't know, somebody thinks that you're talking smack about someone. I don't feel like this person is around, though. This other guy's watching, but I don't even know if you know. I got Darla. Look out for her. She's Angel's ex and Buffy. And she turned him. Getting a lot of vulnerability around these readings. The last couple of times that I've had them is be careful of your vulnerability. When you share something openly with somebody, that is a strength. You are strong when you share your vulnerability, but be careful with who you share it with, because other people will see that as a weakness when it's not. To be vulnerable is to be strong. So when you're kind, even when people are mean and jerks, that says more about them. where they lack, not you. Okay, let's see. My nose itches. I feel like Aries is coming in. He ain't happy. Like he's, I don't know. This feels like stop it. I feel like he's, okay. Two. You got one who's supportive and says the good stuff, and then you have the other one who likes to stir the pot. If you're in a third party, just block. Just block. Somebody who loves you won't put you in that position where, you know, you have to walk. They'll want to be with you. Yeah, I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. But after what you said, I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore. Princess Bride. Okay, I got the yellow. Let me see what else I got. We're going to do blue. Again, this doesn't have to be love reading. This could be a situation going on at work where maybe there's two people up for the same position. Yeah, someone who's loved even though they feel like a nincompoop, right? It just feels like they mess up all the time no matter what. That's all they've been looked at for. But then there's other people that they're like, we love you. We love you. When a girl texts you, who dis? So you sit there and you think about who you really are. I got some memes in there. Okay, if you're a guy or a boss and you're not sure who to go with for a certain position, I mean, I can understand where that would be difficult because on one side you want to go with who's more likable, and then there's the other part you want to go with who's got more experience or who's more professional. Maybe that's in the mix. Who's had a certain position like this in the past. You want to make sure that you don't F up, right? But if it's a love reading, you go with the one you love. But if you're having to choose between two people, then you don't really love either one of them. You only love yourself. Oh. That just shook. I don't know what that... I didn't like that. If you love anyone, you wouldn't put them in that position. Someone wants to help. And some, like, another tarot reader who does have a point said that this wasn't a real job because it's more of a service. Well, yeah, it's a service, but you know, what would you say for the people? Would you say that for somebody who, you know, hope to make this into your lifelong passion, right? I mean, all of us tarot readers, I would think that we came from a certain I don't really do tarot too much. It's more of an oracle or energetic read for me, but when you go and you do this, you didn't just, I mean, this wasn't something when you were a little kid you said, this is what I want to be when I grow up. Something led you here, right? You felt maybe spiritually guided, or felt like, how can I give back? And I'll tell you what, it takes a lot out of you. It's just like being a parent. I mean, it's one of the hardest jobs that you'll ever do. You don't get paid for it, but you still do it because you feel led to. You have to parent. You can't just stop. Let me see here. Okay. I'm going to do my tarot. I made these. These are all from entertainment things. I'll explain it if I can. Why does this feels like, okay, you know when, and this doesn't have to necessarily be the case, but where someone is like, and I'm talking about in movies or TV shows where the guy's like, oh, you're making me choose between two people I'm in love with, or my mistress and my wife. Well, yeah. Yeah, I am. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting that. I just feel like I have to say it. And I'm not joking around or judging anyone. This could be somebody from the distant past that you had to deal with. I got the death card. Change, rebirth, transformation. It's not literal like death. We don't cause harm. We do not cause harm. 9 of Swords. Anxiety and worry, overwhelmed, seek guidance. You have somebody who's willing to come in and help. Only take what's yours. Don't lift. Don't carry everyone else's baggage. It's why, like, when we're taught lessons, take what is actually the lesson that you need to learn, and not necessarily like something that was done to us. If it was something that was brought onto us, that was caused from somebody else, that's theirs. That's not yours. And then I got King of Swords. Strong leader, no BS, makes wise decisions, truthful and ethic morals, which is exactly what you want, right? You want someone on your team. This is the type of teammate you want. Honesty, integrity. Don't carry on everything. Don't. It's gonna just mess you up. Let's get one more card here. Again, this could be career, this could be a love reading, this could be a mix of both. There's more than one person, so again, take what's yours, take what's not. It's way too many. I can't take that. Sometimes I get nothing but like a bunch of cards fall out, and then okay, here we go. There she is again, Queen of Cups. Now she goes on feeling. She is nurturing. She's motherly. She's helpful. She's consistent. She loves herself. She's expressive. And she wants you to trust your intuition, trust your gut. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do 2 more. Sometimes we you know when everybody wants you to go and do something, but then we have to kind of rely on things just to work out for themselves. So if something doesn't, if something is not for you, let whatever your belief system is, God, spirit, the universe, your spirit team, your angels, let them do their work. Let's get a couple of these. These are dream interpretations. My kids just made pizza, and that's all I can smell, and I'm not allowed to have that slice of pizza because I am losing weight. I'm trying to get healthy. Okay, let's see here. It has not been an easy journey. I lost a bunch of weight, gave up sugar and coffee, and was vegetarian. Lost tons of weight like 4 years ago, and then I gained it all back, and now I've lost about 20 pounds. I still have a ways to go, but I'm doing it. The dwarf, a difficulty will show up at a terrible time. You will have support from loved ones. Help is here. Yeah, I want to help. So even if something is not progressing, trust that the universe has your back and they will help you. Okay? If things are crazy right now, let things work out for themselves. Just continue doing what you need to do in your everyday life. Try to do a hobby, or just go on, because remember, whatever somebody does to us eventually does come back. So say somebody said something about you at work and you lost that job, you might even get a better job. Or if somebody cheated at something, that might work out in a different way. Now people will say it's karma, but I just think it's like sometimes people's habits eventually catch up to them. So try your best to be a good, decent person, authentic. And it doesn't mean that you don't mess up from time to time. Just admit it and then do better, you know? Next thing we got is the lawyer. The opinions of your friends matter to you, but you are aware of whom your enemies truly are. So say there's something that you wanted. Okay, let's say you wanted a lollipop and someone else is like, no, I have more money, so I'm going to pay more money for that lollipop and you can't have it. But it took you a while to save up for that lollipop, and when you went to go get it, it wasn't there. But here, and I'm using lollipop as it took you a long time, but because that person was higher above or used their authority to get that lollipop before you could, be careful. Be careful. Treat people decently. Just, you gotta let people be themselves and then work their own stuff out. Everybody has a story that we don't know about. We only know the story that we shared with them from our POV, right? Just keep that in mind. So, what's your truth? What's your truth? Tell the truth. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. So, I send you much, much love. I'm so protective over my fire signs. I care about all my signs, but yeah, I know how difficult it was for fire signs, because we're all kind of like get up and go, and we want to do things, and we, no matter what it was, whatever we were aiming for, something got in the way. I did a reading, I don't even know who it was for, but it was like, whatever it was, they were blocked. I know that when COVID happened, I got blocked from everything. I was supposed to host our reunion for school, and I felt like I let everybody down because right when they were about to lift it, they closed it, and I couldn't even get over there. The reunion I was part of planning, and it was terrible, and I missed my friends. You know, I wanted to see everybody, and unfortunately, we lost a couple of classmates. And I don't want to go there. It was tough. You know, I didn't get to say goodbye to family members, or I don't want to go there, but yeah, it just gets to the point where you're just like, why? So I don't want to cry, but I feel like this is like attached to it, like something was not finished, and I don't want you to carry that guilt with you. Something when just let the universe deal with it. Let them sort it out. And I am so sorry if you like connected to the same story about not being able to say goodbye or see classmates or whatever, but I do send love and support with whatever you're going through. I feel like there's something like you didn't get to, but I am so sorry. I try to cut my own emotions off so that I can give you a proper reading, but yeah, I wish you the best. I hope you have a wonderful summer, and I will see you soon. Stay decent, make good choices, and above all, stay safe and surround yourself with people that love you. You are loved, and I want the best for you. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.